Hi, this is Bastian from AndroidPIT. The newest addition to the Moto G series has been announced in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Instead of a plastic back, we're going for a glass back this time around. So let's take a first look at the new Moto G6. Besides the round raised camera on the back, the new G6 has little in common with its predecessors. I would say it's more like the Moto X4, especially because of the glass back and the new elegant look of the series. I got the chance to try out the indigo blue version of the phone, which is looking great. The camera on the back is now slightly lower, the edges are nicely rounded and the bezels around the display are much narrower. The only negative is that the straight back doesn't do anything for the handling. Also, this new smartphone is water resistant but doesn't have IP certification. The two glass panels are held together by a plastic frame, and weighing in at 167 grams, the G6 isn't light. The 5.7-inch Full HD Plus display is in the trendy 18:9 format, and although the bezels are smaller, the display doesn't qualify as bezel-less. The new Moto G6 packs a Qualcomm Snapdragon 450 with 8 cores at a maximum clock speed of 1.8 GHz and an Adreno 506 GPU at 600 MHz. The G6 is available with 3 or 4 GB of RAM and 32 or 64 GB internal memory. The Snapdragon 450 is a recent chip from Qualcomm's current 400 series that can even beat the Snapdragon 625. In our first review using PUBG, the smartphone performed well overall, with only a few small stutters. It has a 3000 mAh battery, which doesn't seem much at first. Fast charging should however be no problem, as it will come with a 15 watts charger. Again, be sure to check out our full review for more details on the battery life. The front of the Moto G6 still has a fingerprint sensor, which is now a little flatter and wider. The brand has given the G6 some additional features via Moto app, most of which we already know from other Moto smartphones, but we do have a new Dolby Audio app. The G6 is unfortunately not equipped with stereo speakers though. During our hands-on, however, the loudspeaker did make a good impression. The dual camera on the back has a resolution of 12 and 5 megapixels and an f1.8 aperture, and both manual and automatic modes are available. Its clever software can also detect objects and scenes, selecting the appropriate settings depending on what it is. Motorola has equipped the phone with different modes for better images. Slow motion and time-lapse modes are available for videos, which can be recorded at up to 1080p and 60 fps. Our first impressions of the camera were pretty good, even in low lighting. Portrait mode works quite well, but shows similar problems to the majority of other smartphones. The software causes some details to be lost. The photo can be edited, and you can change the focus point, adjust the colors, or even change the background. The front camera has a resolution of 8 megapixels. The modes of the main camera can also be used with the front camera. You can even take group selfies. Unfortunately, the Moto G6 doesn't come with the latest Android 8.1 Oreo, but it does come with 8.0. There's no word about updates yet, but we can definitely expect an AndroidPIT update. We're already familiar with the software from other Motos, especially the X4. Motorola only changes small elements like the icons, with the rest being close to stock Android. The G6 can now recognize your face. Android has been providing this feature for a long time, but the manufacturer's version works much faster and more accurately. Unfortunately, the G6 doesn't recognize your face in the dark. It is still difficult to say what exactly the strength of the Moto G6 are, but it seems to be a good all-rounder. The G6 Play focuses on battery life, the G6 Plus focuses on performance, and the standard version is right in the middle. So, as you can see, overall the new Moto G6 made a really great impression in the first hands-on. Motorola has improved a lot of things, and the overall design is really pleasing. In the next few days and weeks we're going to review the device, and you will find the full review on our website. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and see you next time.